Vernon Vibes is brought to you in part by United Water, the official water company of Vernon Township. United Water, involved in the communities they serve.
Don't hibernate this winter. Get out and play at Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort in nearby Vernon, New Jersey. Your favorite winter resort has gotten even better. So whatever your definition of winter fun is, we are waiting for you. Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort, New Jersey's winter playground. Book your close-to-home winter escape today.
Attention athletic directors, high school coaches, youth recreation directors. Too busy on the field to worry about your insurance? Put D&H Alternative Risk Solutions into the game and let us give you peace of mind for all your insurance needs. D&H will provide you with A-rated insurance for your leagues, teams, sports clinics, summer camps, and rec programs. D&H will give you a one-page quote, saving you time. Let D&H provide you with a no-obligation quote today. D&H Alternative Risk Solutions, local insurance for your local athletic program needs. Call 940-1851 or visit risksolutions.com.
Hi, welcome to Vernon Vibes. Mayor Murata is not with us today, so he's given me the opportunity to spend some time with you and share some thoughts. And I've asked my good friend, Councilman Dick Wetzel, to be with me this afternoon to also take this opportunity to give him some time to share some of his considerations and his thoughts as we work together for the betterment of our community. Dick and I spend a bit of time tramping through the woods as part of our Lewis and Clark committee. We visit various pieces of property that are going to be foreclosed on, and we evaluate them for the benefit of the community for sale. And we've helped to save the community a bit of money, and looks like we're going to be going forward with this, and hopefully the savings will increase. Dick, if you'd like to share some thoughts with us.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Councilman, President. Thank you for the opportunity to be here, and good afternoon, citizens of Vernon. First of all, I want to say that my positive relationship with the mayor and other council members has made me feel very, very comfortable with what I am doing. I am especially proud of the fact that the mayor and council members were complimented by for our large and professional presence at the dinner to honor the Sullivan family of Vernon, as they are going to be the grand marshals of the Newton St. Patrick's Day Parade. These compliments continue to come at other affairs we have attended, and these affairs, of course, were paid for out of our own pocket.
Good. My relationship with Dick goes back quite a ways. I'm sure some of you residents who have been in the community for a while know that he was our first football coach. And as a matter of fact, he was the first teacher hired in the Vernon School District. And I look forward to the opportunity to continue working with him this year as we begin to plan the activities and for the council. We have some exciting opportunities coming up that we're going to be talking to you about in a later segment. So at this point, thank you, and look forward to seeing you in a few moments.
Don't hibernate this winter. Get out and play at Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort in nearby Vernon, New Jersey. Your favorite winter resort has gotten even better. So whatever your definition of winter fun is, we are waiting for you. Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort, New Jersey's winter playground. Book your close-to-home winter escape today.
Welcome back. My name is Pat Rizzuto. I'm Council President. Again, I have Councilman Dick Wetzel here with me this afternoon. Just wanted to make a couple of comments regarding the upcoming season. Spring is coming to Vernon. With it, increased activities within the township. And I just wanted to take the opportunity to make the public aware of some of the things that are happening. For example, the dog park is having its grand opening on May 5th. This is, in effect, a project that was handled totally as a volunteer effort. These people put together the funds necessary to establish the dog park. It's located right off of Route 517 as you go towards the schools, and it's open to the community. This came about as a result of the Board of Education leasing the property to the township and allowing us to make it available to the people for the dog park. Also, we're going to be having further applications for our community garden. There are still plots available. These are 12 by 14 plots, and the plot cost for anybody wishing to become a gardener and develop their green thumb is just $25. It's an opportunity for people to come over who don't have facilities or property available to grow their own vegetables, which certainly are going to be good, and they seem to taste better when you grow them yourself. And it's a great way for the youth to connect with nature, and for seniors too, who are interested in gardening, to work in a setting where perhaps you're going to get some intergenerational connections, as it were, between the youth and of our community. Water will be available on the site. You'll have to bring your own utensils, shovels and hose and so forth. And if you have any questions, please contact Missy Wybrock at the Department of Community Affairs. Go to the website, and our telephone numbers will be there. Also, upcoming, we have the Couch to 5K program, which starts on April 21st. So for those of you who want to get some activity back in your life after a sedentary winter, perhaps you might enjoy the opportunity. Again, call Missy at the Department of Community Affairs. And we also look forward to Earthfest, beginning on April 28th, taking place at Heaven Hill Farms. This is always a great way to start off the spring season, and look forward to seeing you there. Certainly, we look forward to Vernon Day and the Vernon 5K on June 9th. Mark that on your calendar, as well as the National Night Out on August 6th, which is always a great time to get together. And, you know, seniors, as you may be getting out around town now after a month or so of being shut up in a home where you haven't been able to meet too many people, you know, we have our Senior Citizen Center available for seniors 60 and over. And you can pick up a nice hot lunch there for just $2. And for guys, if you want to go back to your days where you spent some time in a pool hall, there's a pool table available for shooting some pool. And gals, you have Zumba dance and crafts available, as well as also playing some cards if you'd like. So go on over. It's right next to the police station at the back of the Municipal Center. Love to have you. Also, I think Dick wanted to mention some projects that have been taking place around the community that you may be noticing. Yeah,
if you get an opportunity to drive around the town, you'll see that the healthcare is making great progress by Great Gorge South.
Right, the acute health care center.
Right,
that's correct.
And the heliport, which is going to help the citizens of Vernon,
right,
with the use of the helicopter, and the heart people will be coming to this complex.
Yeah.
Senior citizen housing is on the move. Plans are coming before the Land Use Board very shortly, and this again, hopefully they will tie in, and in fact I know they will tie into the sewer system, which will help again paying for the sewers and paying for the water hookup. The General Dollar Store in McAfee, great work by the architect. I said this last night at the town council meeting. The building fits in with the surrounding area, and again, it's going to be a taxable asset to our community. So there is progress. The old Saxony Bakery is gone. I'm not at liberty to say what's going in that particular area because nothing, to my knowledge, has been finalized. So we're moving forward. We're moving forward.
I'm very excited about these projects. Certainly the Dollar General store is going to be a big plus to our community. They offer great value. The senior citizen housing we're looking forward to, Dick, as you said, and the acute care center, which brings to us the availability of a 24/7 helicopter for an emergency situation. So I think these are all great opportunities for Vernon, and we look forward to a growing community. And we feel that the presence of these people, our merchants, are going to be a great benefit as we help to make Vernon grow once again.
Vernon Vibes is brought to you in part by United Water, the official water company of Vernon Township. United Water, involved in the communities they serve.
Don't hibernate this winter. Get out and play at Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort in nearby Vernon, New Jersey. Your favorite winter resort has gotten even better. So whatever your definition of winter fun is, we are waiting for you. Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort, New Jersey's winter playground. Book your close-to-home winter escape today.
Hi, welcome back. I'd like to take this time to talk to you about some activities of your town council. Certainly the biggest and probably the most important facet of our activities is the control and the establishment of a budget for the community. The budget is presented to the town council by the mayor. He is the one who formulates the budget and who actually handles the dispersal of the funds. But under our town municipal code, we as a council are required to review this document. And recently we handled the current expense portion of the budget. That's the part of the budget that denotes the appropriations for expenditures. And during that time, a number of the councilmen were able to make comments in particular areas and either redirect some funds or to question why funds were being directed in particular areas. This coming Monday, we're going to be having a work session that will be devoted to the capital portion of the budget. That's that portion of the budget that handles the purchase of big activities and big items. When I say purchase of big activities, I'm talking about the handling of your road construction, because indeed you are purchasing road materials and so forth to develop those facilities. Right now we're going to be considering the different types of the different roads that we have in terms of secondary and tertiary roads, which previously had been held in abeyance, and we feel it's necessary now to put them on the front burner, so to speak, and to begin some reconstruction and some maintenance of these roads. So I'm sure you're going to be pleased to see some of our good friends from our DPW working in these areas as they oil and stone and take care of the necessary paving. Also, we're going to be reviewing purchase of specialized police vehicles, or SUVs, that are we are able to purchase out of our capital budget owing to that type of classification, as well as the major purchase of a flail mower. Now, this is a specialized police piece of equipment that's used to handle the removal of growth along the roadsides, and this is a very critical activity that needs to be attended to, because certainly as you come into certain intersections and there's too much growth on the side of the roads, it can impair your vision of oncoming traffic, and we want to make sure we can make the roads of Vernon as safe as possible. So those are just a couple of the a few of the items that are going to be included in that. Also, we're going to be spending some time at the flats and the repair of the playground equipment. This was a project that had been established through a volunteer effort, and over the course of years it's required some maintenance, and right now we're going to take a big look at that and do the necessary maintenance to make sure that it's safe for our children. We are also going to review again our budget. As you know, in the capital portion of the budget, we address our debt service, which is the amount of money that we need to use to repay our bonds. And as part of our fund surplus, we are going to, the mayor has suggested, and we wholeheartedly agree, that's to the community's benefit to establish a sinking fund, which is basically a fund or a section within the fund surplus where we will earmark funds to pay back our long-term debt. As we look at our bonds, some of them are paid off a little earlier, and we have some longer-term bonds which have higher interest rates as they progress. And if we don't prepare for the payment of those interest rates or those bonds with the higher interest rates now, it's going to be a greater tax on all of us. So the mayor has suggested the establishment of the sinking fund, which will allow us to earmark funds particularly for the payment of those bonds. We're also going to be establishing some time at a work session devoted to the discussion of standardized construction standards at our town center. This is done to maintain a theme that we hope to carry out throughout the community. So these are some of the activities that our council is going to be undertaking, and we invite you to come to the meetings and share your comments with us. Thank you.
Don't hibernate this winter. Get out and play at Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort in nearby Vernon, New Jersey. Your favorite winter resort has gotten even better. So whatever your definition of winter fun is, we are waiting for you. Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort, New Jersey's winter playground. Book your close-to-home winter escape today.
Attention athletic directors, high school coaches, youth recreation directors. Too busy on the field to worry about your insurance? Put D&H Alternative Risk Solutions into the game and let us give you peace of mind for all your insurance needs. D&H will provide you with A-rated insurance for your leagues, teams, sports clinics, summer camps, and rec programs. D&H will give you a one-page quote, saving you time. Let D&H provide you with a no-obligation quote today. D&H Alternative Risk Solutions, local insurance for your local athletic program needs. Call 940-1851 or visit risksolutions.com.
Hi, welcome back. Interestingly, since I have my good friend Councilman Wetzel with me, who was a former teacher, spent 50 years as a teacher of our, within the education community, and a good part of that was at Vernon Township. And my background in meeting Dick is I was a previous member of our Board of Education, and I wanted to talk to you about some comments that we made at a recent meeting. Former Council President Brian Lynch and myself visited our friends at our Board of Education, and we did so as a service to them, because as they begin their budget process, they need to have as much information as possible. And our presence at the board meeting was to apprise them of what was going on within the tax structure as we began our budgeting, and to apprise them of that sword that hangs over our head every year recently, and it seems to be the loss of assessed valuation. This is simply a statement of fact whereby we advise the board that the value of the township properties was once again reduced, and at this point we're looking at about a reduction of about we told them about $7 to $8 million. It might be a little bit higher as we look at some of the numbers coming in, and how this might affect the establishment of a tax rate. And we asked them, as we ask any of our good friends, to work with us and to partner with us as the two elected bodies in the community to see if we could not help to stabilize the tax rate, and if in fact possibly help to reduce it. You know, these people share a tremendous responsibility. I know what they're going through. They share the requirements that are necessary to provide a sound educational program, and they also must operate under the constraints of a 2% cap, as does the township governing body. So it's their responsibility to work in those areas. It's not the council's responsibility to provide them with any guidance. They are quite willing, quite capable of doing that themselves. I think Mr. Wetzel will agree that they do a wonderful job in handling the education of our community, and I just wanted to clarify that position.
Let me add to that. The mayor, myself, Mr. Rizzuto, other members of the town council, our business administrator, will be taking part in Teacher for a Day program. So I will be returning to the scene of the crime, so to speak, and these gentlemen will see just exactly the trials and tribulations of being a teacher for a day. So it's going to be a very, very enjoyable day for us.
Also, in the very near future, as part of our best practices program, this is a requirement from the state for municipal government. We're looking forward to meeting with our friends from the Board of Education in a joint meeting. We did this last year, and I think was very informative to both parties as we begin to give and finalize the plans for our oncoming budgets. These are great people. They give a lot of their time. It's very, very stressful on many occasions, and I want to thank them for their efforts on the part of the youth of our community.
Vernon Vibes is brought to you in part by United Water, the official water company of Vernon Township. United Water, involved in the communities they serve.
Don't hibernate this winter. Get out and play at Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort in nearby Vernon, New Jersey. Your favorite winter resort has gotten even better. So whatever your definition of winter fun is, we are waiting for you. Mountain Creek and Crystal Springs Resort, New Jersey's winter playground. Book your close-to-home winter escape today.
Hi, welcome back. Have some great news. Certainly, I think you're well aware of the fact that recently we had taken delivery of a new fire truck, a pumper, which is being housed in the Vernon Fire Department, in the Vernon Firehouse. This week, we are also going to be taking delivery of a new rescue truck, which will also be housed in the Vernon Firehouse. Both of these vehicles were purchased through a previous bond issue that had been passed by a previous administration, and we thank them for their efforts and their ability to look forward. Also, as we come to the end of our winter season, I hope, I want to thank our DPW for the great job that they did this past year in keeping the roads clear and keeping them very safe for the members of the community. The DPW do a great job for us, and we are very, very appreciative of the efforts that they make. You know, and also, when the DPW is doing their thing, they're spreading an awful lot of grit. That's stuff that you put on the road that helps us to gain traction. And as a matter of fact, last night at our council meeting, we awarded a contract for grit. Now, one of our residents was concerned about how we awarded that contract and brought up some questions. And I thought I would take this opportunity just to clarify a few points about the purchasing process that we have within the community. We happen to have under our employ a qualified purchasing agent. So by doing that, we are able to have certain thresholds for purchasing that may not be available to other communities, thus allowing us to make use of many of the co-ops. And when we set aside, or when a contract is set aside for consideration, there are many facets within that contract that are considered besides price. And one of the things that we delivered, of course, is, where is that good or service to be delivered? In this particular case, grit was available from other facilities at a lower price. But once you factored in the cost of having personnel from Vernon take one of our vehicles, go to that site, load up the vehicle with the grit, return it to Vernon, dump it, and repeat the process, it was much less expensive to have a local vendor do it because we quoted the price, the cost as delivered. This was available to any of the other vendors as well, but this particular vendor chose to do it, and it worked out to our benefit. So by doing this, we're able to use many of the co-ops available. We're able to take advantage of set prices without having to go to bid because these prices were set by the state based upon established bidding contracts. And so we can use the Morris County Co-op, the Sussex County Co-op, the Western State Alliance, as well as the state co-op to access many of the goods and services that a community, a municipal government requires. And perhaps Dick can tell us also about some comments that he may have regarding this in terms of how we handle certain procedures within the council.
Yeah. Again, we have a new form of government that the people of Vernon voted for. So therefore, we can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking that was used when these problems were created. The old cliche, well, we always do it that way, well, those days are over. And attitude today is a little thing that makes a big difference. And right now, the mayor and council have the right attitude. We're looking forward. We have goals. We have 5-year plans. One of our council members brought up the idea, which I totally agree with, bringing members of the different commissions and boards each week to present their program and what's going on. What's going on in the Historical Society? What's going on in the Historical Preservation Society? What's the Rescue Squad doing? What are the fire departments doing? What's the Environmental Commission doing? I think the people want to know what's going on in these particular groups. So we're trying to develop, I guess the word right now is transparency.
Certainly, I think the council continues to display that transparency. One of the reasons why we are here, we want to open up our activities to the community, tell them what we're doing, and tell them that Vernon is a great place to live. I've lived here between two of us. We're looking at almost 100 years.
80 years, yeah. 80 years for sure.
So like to, again, take this opportunity to thank you for viewing Vernon Vibes and to invite you back next time when Mayor Murata will be here. I turn this seat over to him gladly. Last time I spoke with you, I said I wanted to keep it, but you know what? I think he does a better job than I do, and let him have it. So thank you very much for this time, and look forward to seeing you again.